Hi everyone, it's Lindsay and it's day 154 of my weight loss diary. This week I'm going to try and reduce this number by weighing in on video. I'm struggling to find the words on what exactly I want to say. I am feeling incredibly tense, as I'm sure a lot of people are. Now normally I am a pretty high anxiety type person. You guys probably have figured that out from watching this. Although I have it fairly contained to where it doesn't overflow into other people. However, I'm feeling extra tense because Jeff is tense and he is not normally a very tense and stressed out person. We tried to go out and work out today so that we could maybe relieve a little bit of the stress. We tried to go and he was going to run and I was going to walk, but it just was snowing way too much, so we ended up going for a drive.
Sound like Post Malone.
It kind of does.
Post Malone is terrible. You hear it and you're just like this.
And I've been avoiding the gym for obvious reasons, trying to do the right thing. However, in the current situation, I work in one of the essential jobs, as they say, so I'm being exposed to like probably 300 people a day. I'm not really a big fan of that, just because I feel like we should just shut everything down as much as possible, and people aren't taking it seriously like they should. And I'm basing that off of people that I'm still continuously seeing that maybe you don't really need your soda or whatever. Maybe it's not that important. Because on one end, as normal people going about your day, you don't really see what's going on. But I'm really worried because Jeff works in healthcare, and he's really worried because given the situation, he is probably going to end up getting reassigned to deal with this whole crisis. It would be a little bit less concerning if I wasn't reading about how places are running out of supplies and they're not able to use the proper mask that they need to protect themselves. And I feel like if everything would just shut down, this would not get quite so crazy, but I feel like our government is doing like the bare minimum. This is all just my personal opinion from stuff I've read. But that's how I feel, and I'm sure a lot of us are all feeling pretty tense, especially those cooped up at home, because you are cooped up at home and it's more time to think about the fact that you're cooped up at home. Like normally right now, I would be getting ready to go to my friend's house and have game day, but we've all decided that that's probably not the best choice. I think the thing that upsets me the most, and I don't even really care if it makes people angry that I say it, quit going and hoarding stuff from the grocery stores. Stop that. We're not going to run out of food. We have so much food waste in this country. Just, only go if you absolutely need the groceries. Because what you're doing is you're exposing yourself to all these people, like so many people, and you don't need to be doing that. I do think about those that, are living paycheck to paycheck, because I think it is difficult, but I think that if places don't shut down, it's just going to drag on longer and be so much worse. I know most of you know where I live, and I don't really like to share that too much online for everything, but I will say it's somewhere in the middle of America, to put it into perspective. So I'm not in one of the states where it's like New York or California where it's really hit hard, but it's coming. Winter is coming. Not trying to be super pessimistic, and I'm sorry if you came here thinking you were going to get some reprieve from thinking about it, but it's affecting me. It's affecting all of us, and I just wanted to share how it is affecting us. So I am going to talk a little bit about my diet because this is my weight loss diary. So I ate good most of the week. I did stress eat on Friday night going into Saturday morning, because what ended up happening with all the weirdness going on is I had 2 employees go on leave to protect themselves, which I was very happy that they did that. It's what they should do if you're at high risk. However, I ended up having to work a couple of overnights and my sleep got completely messed up. I have trouble sleeping during the day, so I ended up only sleeping about 3 hours each day before I ended up going into the overnight, and then I was working 13-hour overnight going into the morning, and I was stress eating. Same old story, giant cookie, the Reese's peanut butter cookie. Most of the week I was good, so it's just hard to change your stress eating habits. I make a mistake though, and I'm just gonna dust myself off and try again, right? Anyways, I hope that all my doomsday and depressing stuff didn't chase anyone off at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Please stay home if you're able to. I'm not necessarily worried for myself, but I don't want to be a carrier that passes it on to someone that can't sustain it, that's less healthy. You don't want to get sick just because our hospitals can't keep up with it. That's the big thing. If you still made it this far, I'm going to show you how my weigh-in went. Look at all my little schmoopies. There's Bibby. There's Jupiter. And there's Sasha. Sasha always looks crabby, doesn't she? But she's so pretty. So I started the week at 157.6 and I ended the week at 157.6. I'll try to be more cheery in the next video, but it's just kind of hard to hide whenever you're feeling tense, and you know, this is supposed to be real life and it's supposed to be a vlog of what I'm going through, and I know that a lot of other people are going through similar feelings and situations, whether it be the stress of the money of the situation, the stress of how it's going to affect your health or your loved one's health, or you know, how it's going to affect your husband because his job is going to be insane for a while. So everyone, please just stay safe, and thank you for watching. Like I said, I'll try to be more cheery next week. We'll see what happens. If you haven't already, please take a moment to like and subscribe. I always have adorable cats. This is Jupiter. She's the sweetest kitty ever. She's my little baby. This is last week's video in case you missed it, and this is a video that YouTube thinks you'll like. I'll see you guys next time.